Many times I have told Nigerians, if you believe Nigeria is not working, now you the country not work for. Now we the masses, now the country not they work for. As far as some people are concerned, Nigeria is working perfectly fine because this is exactly how they want the country to be. Now I saw a video of the Minister of Education, Tunji Alausa, on channel television explaining that Nigeria is getting better, and in his head he believes it. He first of all lied to himself before he now started lying to us. Let me show you this video. Watch.
People just are blind. They don't. Let's get out of this political rhetorics. Let's see the fact. We're seeing it.
Okay.
The country is much better.
Okay.
Safe is more safer. There's increased prosperity in the country. I'm telling you, our macroeconomic indicators are much better.
Okay.
I didn't make it. The president did not make it. Look at the GDP growth. Look at the report that came out from the National Bureau of Statistics. That those reports are subjected to international standards.
Okay.
Like Goldman Sachs, everybody. Those are the reports they look and comb to every time. More increased, significant improvement in agriculture.
Wow.
We now have more agriculture contributing more to the GDP than oil sector.
Than oil.
Look at the infrastructure development. Look at all the safety net program, the money the president is dedicated, the significant budgetary allocation to health, education, social protection, infrastructure, security. So let's face it.
I know you're an empirical analyzer and you're a scholar. You're coming from that sector, and it's easy for you to look at things in a more didactic and in a more empirically fact-based scenario. But, Minister, it is not a fact that this government, when it got into office, plunged Nigeria into those indices that are negative.
Well, I understand this question.
The figures are getting better in the last 1 year.
Okay.
But what about the fact that have we forgotten that this government plunged Nigeria into all of the reds that we are seeing economic-wise?
I will explain this
With all
question.
due respect to you, what you just said, absolutely false.
Okay.
The country was on the verge of bankruptcy. This president literally saved this country from bankruptcy. Look at it. I'll give you in a more microcosmic picture. We're spending money that we did not have.
Okay.
Subsidizing fuel subsidy to the tune of almost $1.2 billion a month. Foreign exchange subsidy of almost $500 million a month.
Okay.
We're borrowing this money. Or significant amount of it had been leveraged by frontier selling those or getting those money resources in. Now, look at yourself, look at your household today. If you had to if you were using your credit card to pay your electricity bill, to buy your foodstuff, to pay your rent, and the money you were getting in every month is not enough to even service the interest on those credit cards.
Okay.
What will happen to you? Month over month, you get deeper and deeper and deeper. And this president decided that he would take those difficult decisions so that we will it's like taking short-term pain for long-term benefit. Wow. And that's what we're seeing. Now investors are coming in. There was significant capital flight from the country. No one was investing. Now it's changed. People are coming, and as you see President travel all across the country that is going to, this is a different way of government conducting businesses. President will go, make sure these are deliverable. He uses its big political will to get those investors to come in. And that's what we're seeing. Things have changed dramatically in this country. But people, the naysayers will never see it. But guess what? The country is getting better day by day.
Let's start from the start. According to Tunji Alausa, Nigeria is getting better. Now, political talk, now they say the country is not getting better. How is Nigeria getting better? He says the indices are right. International bodies do some survey, and they came to the conclusion that the figures are getting better. The same international bodies did a survey. An American embassy came to the conclusion that Nigerian politicians are spending money and they are telling Nigerians to tighten their belt. They are spending the money stupidly. The American embassy, Twitter, the same international bodies. Okay, now let's come to the brain they try to use for here, which is the question Seun Okinbaloyi was asking. When Tinubu entered, dollar was around 500 to 600. He can't push dollar go 1,750. He can't reduce and come 1,550. You see, from that 1,750 to 1,550, they say, look at it, it's reducing, it's reducing, it's reducing. It was 1,750 before, now it's 1,550. How did it get to 1,750? No be your administration push and go up. You could bring out come 1,550, somebody clap for you. You are the one that plunged us into the red figures that made us start calculating negative. Now you're telling us that the country was spending money that they did not have. $1.2 billion every year on subsidy, and we didn't have it. As of today, they have approved on that $21 billion loan where Tinubu won't borrow. So you are not paying subsidy, you are still borrowing $21 billion loan. Is it not better for us to pay subsidy and not borrow that kind of money? Because Buhari that was paying the subsidy did not borrow this much. And yet we said Buhari was bad. In his head, Nigeria is now safer. During Buhari tenure, and still they drive, they go worry. I know if you drive again. I mean, as Sabana, I fly. I love to drive. I love to have my car around so that I'm not going to find cab. I cannot drive again. And you say the country is safer. Did you see what happened in Yelwata recently? And somebody still has the guts to tell us that the country is safer. Is that person not a winch? But to us, Nigeria is getting bad. To them, Nigeria is getting good. Listen, if the country is working, you don't need foreign indices to tell you. Impact is not explained, it's felt. If you help me pay my rent, you don't need to explain, am I going to? If I'm feeling well, you don't need to explain. Doctor don't need to explain, give me say where. I go no. If Nigeria was getting better, you will not need to explain it. We will know. We will within inside. We are telling you, give us back our good luck Jonathan era. Where you drive this motor to reach President Tinubu, you don't try. Stop. We no go again. You don't over try. I beg.